Alright, I'm back. Just to reiterate from last episode, I did upgrade without breaking my world. There was some funny glitches, like notably all stone turned into stone hoe heads. There was some couple other things. I did go back into my old world and note what the original items were, and then came back into this world and replaced them. I did take that time too off camera to move all my stuff up here into the storage room. The newly crafted storage room, I might add. So all my stone and gems are up here now. Um, the only problem is this lingering issue. This weird glass glitch. I can't figure it out. Basically the texture of the glass is showing where the two pieces of glass touch. And usually when you put two pieces of glass together, it just turns invisible. So I actually spent hours trying to figure this out. I was doing like tons of stuff. I mean, things as simple as I have multi-MC. So I was doing things like creating new instances of Minecraft and loading the mods in different orders to stuff like deleting files, digging into files and deleting stuff and moving stuff around. I didn't even know what I was doing. Nothing worked. I just couldn't figure it out. I even went so far as to download a texture pack to see if it would just cover up the issue. But it didn't. It's the same thing. It changes the texture of the glass, but you still have the texture where the two pieces of glass are touching. And after all that, pulling my hair out, trying to figure out what's going on, I finally realized that the best solution was the simplest solution. And it was just simply to knock all this glass out and replace it with glass panes. Yeah, that's it. That's the best solution I could come up with. I never used glass panes actually. That's why I never even considered it before. I was just never a big fan of them. But I mean, I don't have anything against them. I just liked, you know, I just wasn't too into them. I liked having a whole block filled with glass. I didn't like having that open space. But it's really no big deal. I mean, it's nothing that's gonna kill me, especially in this issue where I was able to update without breaking whole worlds, and all I gotta do is replace everything with glass panes. That's no problem. So I'm gonna do that. Um, a couple other things, though. If you notice, you would have realized I still have the texture pack installed. Why is that, you might add? Well, that's because, let me take a walk down here and I'll show you. Alright, here we are outside, and as most of you probably already know, this is a glitch with the current version of TFC. There's nothing I could do about that until the next version comes out. And there must have been some block changes because block ID changes because these were all willow trees and they turned into birch trees. So don't know what's up with that. Now this was pretty cool actually. Even chunks that I had loaded changed in that random saplings got planted and the rocks changed shape and size. So that's pretty cool. And this is like the elusive, what tree is this called? I forgot what the name of this tree, but it wasn't in, I think there's like an issue with it spawning in the previous versions, and now it's like everywhere. But it's like this, it's got this base issue, and this is vanilla grass that grows underneath this specific tree. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Why do I still got this texture pack installed? This is why. I decided I'm gonna leave this one. This texture pack is Natural Beauty. I'll put the link in the description. And what it does is it barely changes anything, even in vanilla. See, it has a different sized rock. Even in vanilla Minecraft, it barely changes anything. So if you take vanilla things like this reed there, it still looks the same. I mean, it's still pretty much the same. If you remember, the glass was still the same, and the chest was still the same. The grass is still the same. It just like kind of makes it a little bit more 3D-ish. And since most of this is Terrafirmacraft texture, like 99% of, like 95% of what you see, all right, like 90% of what you see is Terrafirmacraft. It's not going to change it's not going to change it in the world anyway. But one thing that it does change that I liked, which was the reason why I kept it, is this. Ready? Bam! It changes the skins of animals. Look, we got a muddy piggy here. I thought that was the coolest thing. I don't know why, but I thought it was cool. It also changes the shade of the water a bit, but yeah, it's no big deal. Here's an old-fashioned pig. No big deal. But I thought like the pigs, the chicken, the wolves, the cows, they all got different skins now. And I just thought that'd be cool to have like farms with different color animals. It just makes it a little bit more interesting. To now, like over here, it is like a brown pig. Like look at this pig right here. There's a brown dog too. Look at this pig. Like I want to tame this pig now. If he was just a regular pink pig, I wouldn't care about him. Or actually, I want to build a pen for him and breed him. And look at this dog. Isn't that a cool dog? Wolf. Now I want to tame this wolf and make it be my pet. If he was a regular gray wolf, I wouldn't care about him. And the cows look pretty cool. You got the traditional black and white cows. You got these ugly ass buttermilk cows. But it makes it more interesting because now I want to go search out in the world and find different color animals to bring back to my farm and have like a prized pig, and you know what kind of I want to see what kind of offspring I'll get from breeding pigs and stuff. Yeah, anyway, so that's the texture pack. I'm gonna stick with it. I think it's cool. It adds a little bit of variety to the game without changing anything too ridiculously. Look, if you notice it, the chests, they're pretty much the same. They're the same thing. And so that takes care of all the housekeeping. Now, what I want to do as far as getting to work is concerned, right now I'm going to replace all these glasses with, man, I'm lagging a lot right now. My computer must be doing something. So I'm going to replace all this glass with glass panes. And I'll cut back when that's done. Alright, so this is what it looks like. No real notable change at all. It's just this little pushed back, extra space you got on both sides of the glass. No big deal. I could live with it, I don't care. And it gets rid of the bug, which would have pissed me off more. So I'm lagging bad right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to investigate this. But here's I'll give you a little tour of all the spaces. This is what this looks like. You can't even tell. There actually was a subtle change here. Because glass panes they behave different, I had to make a corner here. Instead of having just this block go straight to this block, I just had to make a corner. And I had to do the same thing right there. I did this down here. No difference at all. Looks exactly the same. Man, I am lagging terribly. I keep hitting these lag spikes. In here, I left it. I just left it the way it was because the glasses it wasn't affected by the bug. So I mean, I'm not gonna waste all this glass if it's fine the way it is. And the last spot I did was up here in the workshop, the old metal workshop. Here it is. Did this. I didn't do back here because the glass wasn't affected, and I don't even have enough glass to do all this, even if I wanted to. So I just ended it right here. Looks fine for now, I don't care. I also did the border in the rhyolite brick, like these were. I just did the border of the doorway right here in rhyolite, and I did it on these two also. So that's why you might be noticing something's a bit different in here. Okay, so that takes care of that business. Now back to real work. What I am going to do now, and what I've been waiting to do for a long time, is go mine. I have been stuck up in this place for way too long, building and renovating, making it look nice. Now I got this big old storage room, it's time to fill it. I am going to mine. And I don't need to do anything. That's it, I'm all done. I'll drop off this stupid saw because I don't need it. I now got my bottles of water. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Now that I updated and the whole farm system was revived or nutrition system, I now have a lot more incentive to build a farm now and not later, or at least get like the bare workings of a farm going. So I could get some food and stuff. I got all those fruit trees I could throw in the ground now. I could make now with the corn and stuff the meals, that's it, the meals. It just gives me more incentive to plant all those seeds I've been collecting. So I'm not gonna do that right now, but also of note, I seem to have time warped. When I upgraded, I went straight to March 1st. I left off, I was still in December. So this is also the planting season, or I'm approaching it fast. So what I'm gonna do, not this second, but what I'm gonna do when I get back from mining is take some of my seeds and just throw them in the ground, and just at least get that started. Maybe throw a fruit tree in the ground. I need to get the wheat growing so I could pull so I could lure the animals into a farm when I build one. And but before I even go mining, there's just one thing I want to finish, and that's going to be the tops of that, because I did go and farm more. Actually, I should pick up more. I did farm more natural basalt blocks to finish that up. So I'm going to grab this and I'll see you on top. Alright, here I am on the roof. I'm going to finish up this little project here. These I just threw up because I had to fix the outline of this place because I laid the glass panes. Just going to drop these down basically. Yeah, whatever, the dirt could stay there. And throw down the natural basalt like that. Yeah, that looks funky right there. Now throw down these like that. Throw down one over there. You know what, let's do that just to kind of give it, I don't know, more odd looking shape. Put a piece of dirt right there. I think that looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, so that's done. I did also want to put down the piece right there, just to cover that up. Alright, that looks good there. There. I don't know why, I just didn't like that there. Now I have 2 glass panes on me. Can fix that. Okay, that's it. That's done. That's done. So this is totally done now. Yeah, that looks way better. Looks way better. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is go mine. Oh, I gotta knock those out. I gotta knock those out. Let me drop this stuff off and I'll go knock those out and then head out to the mine. Alright, I'm all ready to go. All ready to go mining. These are still willow saplings. I mentioned before they turned into birch. They didn't. I don't know where this birch tree came from then. Because I didn't plant it here and it wasn't here before. And it grew from a sapling because that's what this glitch is. Anything that grows from a sapling doesn't have the bottom block. So, whatever. Just chalk it up to the weirdness that went along with upgrading. So I'm going to go mine. I'm all ready. I made some extra copper, bronze pick. Other stuff too, but I don't have it on me. I don't need it. This shovel's good. This is good, and this will be good for this session of mining at least. I'll figure I won't cut the video. I'll just walk over there. It's not far, and we could check things out. There's my nice brown piggy. You are going to be the prize of my farm when I build it. And I'll probably throw my crops in the ground when I get back after this expedition. Just to get that stuff growing. It'll be, it should be time. Got all these saplings and stuff that were randomly planted, which is cool. I like that. Here's the different shapes, rocks, and oh, copper. I don't need it. I'm actually going to a copper vein right now. I don't want it. Because it's a small nugget. Yep, where I'm going right now is the old vein. Here's the sheep. The sheep look ugly as sin, by the way. I don't like their faces. Their skin is different. See, here's a black skinned sheep. There's a pink sheep. It's getting dark out. I gotta get in there. The squid, oh, here's a chicken. See, look at that cool chicken. Brown feathers, brown head, white body. Cool. I like the variety. The squid, yeah, I don't care much for their different textures. They kind of look dumb. But whatever, they're squid. They're gonna stay in the ground. I don't care about them. The moon is somewhat rounded. Cool, whatever, I don't care. No big deal. Here's another chicken. He's got a gray body. Cool. There's a black and pink pig. Are there cows around here? There's a cow. There's a brown cow. Cool. There's the white and black cow. Yeah, but anyway, I like it. Here's another brown pig. Anyway, I like them. Brown chicken. So this is the old mine I hit up already. Well, that zombie sounded like it was right behind me. I got the mega tons of copper out of here and the cassiterite. And I don't remember if I shown this on camera, but I did fall through this area right here. There was a huge cave-in. This is where I mined out the cassiterite. There was a huge cave-in. I fell down pretty deep. This is like a cave beneath a cave. And when I got down to that bottom cave... Oh, that's scary. That's a new cave sound. When I got down to the bottom cave here, I found another copper vein, which I'm going to show you right now. I found a sphalerite vein, and I also found lapis lazuli, which is cool. Here's the copper. There's that. Nice, some more copper. Can't get enough of it. I have a ton of it, but you can't get enough of it. I'm going to have to make another new suit of copper armor soon. Or maybe I'll make bronze this time. I don't know. Okay, now where was I? Go over here. So I'm banging around in here when I first fell in, and I was getting hits on sphalerite, so I dug down this way. I dig, 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 dig. And I said, oh, time to go down. By the way, if you don't know how I mine, I have my own technique. I did make a tutorial on it. So if you want to check it out, you can. It's just in my yeah, it's in my video list. But here's the cephalerite. So there's some over here. I was able to narrow it down to this pocket right here. I'm not done yet. Yeah, here's some more, and then the pocket comes all the way out this way. That's all that was shown for the cephalerite, but it's in here. It's in these two things because I narrowed it down. Those are the edges. Right there, there, there. And now this was a bit tricky when I was going this way. Of course, the vein got smaller and smaller, and I thought it was going to end. But then it just got bigger again. It started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So there's a second vein over here, or another pocket. And also I found this while I was over here. This is the lapis. So I thought, oh yeah, here's this cephalerite. So it extends all the way back here. It's another pocket, or it may be in a whole nother vein. I don't know. So here's this lapis. I'm going to mine this out. Now this stuff, unlike most of the minerals in TFC, this has actual use. You can just make decorative blocks out of it. I don't know if you consider that useful or not, but you can make nice blue blocks. So I'm going to mine those three things, and as always, I like to show you the vein before I mine it, so you can see I'm getting it legitimately. But I'll cut out all the boring this. You know, you don't want to see this for probably like 2 hours. It's going to take me, whatever. And I'll show you it when I get everything done. Alright, I'm back from stripping that mine. Here's what I got. Didn't really get as much lapis as I thought I would get. That's it. That's all I got from it. So, lapis, check. Now, I also got cephalerite and more copper. I'll show you that right here. Come with me this way. This chest is now full. This was only half full before. All I had was 2 rows of cephalerite. Now I got that full. This is about 3/4 full. And the copper, this is all the copper I pulled out from that mine. So a lot of copper. Still got a lot of copper. These 3 are pretty much full copper. That's the only one that's not full. And then I just got this. What I'm going to do now is hit up that old vein. You know, the original one that we hit. The one that had the copper and the tetrahedrite. There was also readings of hematite there. Some iron. So I'm going to go back and hit that one up. I got an extra prospector's pick, an extra pick. I'm ready to go. I'm all prepared and ready to go. Check this out. I'm a little concerned about these saplings here. They're taking a really long time to grow. I need the wood for charcoal. And they're just not growing. I know the mechanics got changed a little bit in the update, but I don't know, man. I don't know if this is normal or not. Nothing's grown yet. I'm a little concerned. But check this out over here. Where is it? Here it is. I was trying to figure out what kind of sapling this is, and it turns out it's a sequoia sapling. One of those big guys. So I don't think they're dropping saplings. I think they're just growing randomly in the wild. So I guess they could kind of replace themselves or regenerate. So that'd be pretty cool. I mean, you can never have enough of these trees. They make for great scenery and a whole ton of wood when you need to make charcoal. So hey, brown pig. It's more like a maroon color pig. You're definitely coming to my farm. Oh look, he's got like one blue eye. You notice that? That eye is blue. Anyway, he'll be on my farm. Oh look! Oh, one grew. Alright. Okay, it's got the hovering base glitch, but at least it grew. What the hell did I pick up? I just picked up a sapling. Alright, so that answers that question. I guess they just take longer now. Let me throw that down. Alright, so that's cool. So now I know I still have wood. I'm gonna head over to the mine now. Man, these random saplings are starting to sprout up all over the place now. Hey, look at this dirty piggy. That's a dirty pig. Oh no, he's not dirty, that's just his black color. Alright, here we are. Back at the old original mine. Remember this place? Yeah. Alright, let's descend down into this mad place. This mad, mad world.